town. I'm trying to ice out my wrist. I ain't trying to ice out no bitch.
Say hello to Will Kelly.
Hey, I'm Will. I'm morbidly obese.
It's $500 to come to the champagne room. Who paid that?
Will Kelly.
Will Kelly paid that? Oh my God, we about to blow the whole DoorDash budget.
Wait, hold up. I got a question, chat. Real quick question. Do y'all fuck with females that have piercings on your lips like how that girl did, bro? Like, honestly, y'all fuck with that shit? Leave it down below, man. I'm trying to just know y'all little opinion on that shit.
And then I use the chicken grease to touch myself. I'm a content creator.
Whoa, brother, whoa, now. You got too much dip on your chip.
So we just gonna bypass what he just said?
No.
Like that must have been the worst possible time to skip. I mean, not skip. Pause.
What the fuck? You chicken grease to touch yourself.
Hey, gang. I know it's the internet and all. Hey, bro, you don't gotta tell everything, bro.
I don't know if you've heard of me before, Will Kelly. I'm sure you have. Do you really expect me to pay full price? I can get 30 seconds. Yeah. I told you about that.
Bro, that nigga got up so fast, bro. You would have thought that nigga seen a piece of chicken on the road, gang. Why he get up so fast? I know it's a 2x speed, but why he get up so fast?
And that's what I'm looking for.
What's going on, man?
No, you can't be back here.
Oh, we can't. Oh, my bad. I was just wondering if you can take my order. I do it whenever I'm not getting my order, man. Clearly hates his job. I just made his job more difficult. Kinda feel like a jerk. Kinda don't care.
Will Kelly is a TikToker primarily known for his size, rudeness to employees, and many controversies. He began his TikTok journey on February 2nd, 2025, when he made an introduction video detailing his struggles with obesity. According to Will, at that time, he'd lost 100 pounds.
What? He didn't lose? No way he lost 100 pounds, nigga.
But felt it wasn't enough.
Hey, I'm Will. I'm morbidly obese. I've been kind of bigger my whole life. Not kind of bigger, I've been big my whole life. But in the last 3-4 years, it got really bad. I went from being kind of just like the big guy at the party to my 600-pound life type stuff. 6 months ago, I was at my heaviest, which was 630 pounds.
Say it with me now. Damn. 630? Man, bro, that's what. Hey, bro. Okay, I'm gonna say it right now. If you're at your heaviest right now, gang, like he is, like past 100 and some pounds, past 200, past 300, that's when you gotta make a change, gang.
And life was pretty unenjoyable. My legs swole up when I would lay down. The fat around my neck would suffocate me. Anytime I would go to sleep, I would start to, feel like I couldn't breathe and have to wake up. I couldn't wipe myself because my arm literally couldn't fit around my body. So I would have to take a toothbrush and wrap toilet paper around it and kind of use that as an extension of my arm to get the feces.
Yo, what the fuck? I noticed like him trying to document his weight loss journey. I know all the stuff like that, and he still hasn't changed. I know that obviously, but what the hell?
It was bad. I had so much fat in my stomach that I really couldn't walk for long periods of time. And when I say long periods, I mean down the street, because I would get an intense, really bad back pain, lower back pain. Overall, my life was pretty unenjoyable. I decided to make a change. In the last 6 months, I've lost 100 pounds, which is great. But after losing 100 pounds, I came to the realization I'm still morbidly obese. This is not going to be overnight. This isn't going to be a couple of weeks, a couple of months. This is going to be a journey of a couple of years. And I decided I wanted to document it. I kind of wanted to document it in real time, because every time I see someone who's lost weight, what they do is record the beginning of it and then record the end. But I think the real fight is in the middle. That's the real hard part. Day 1 is pretty easy and the last day is pretty easy, but day 117 is, that's where it gets tough. I figured if I put it out here, it would be easier for me not to quit also. So I really appreciate you guys for watching, and I hope you join me on my journey. Thanks.
Will's first video was extremely powerful. It laid out his struggles, plans, and goals. He showed real promise here, and his comment section was nothing but support. This is the framework Will would lay for his online career. A man who was overweight his entire life, making the decision to become better, healthier, and happier. I think we can all agree that it sounds like a very admirable ambition, and it is. However,
Wait. That just showed him running and working out, bro. What happened to the old Will Kelly, gang?
For his commitment to it would dwindle over time. Will debuted a video a couple days later showing his first achievement in his weight loss journey, fitting in a car.
Hey guys, I just want to say thank you so much for everyone who gave me encouragement for my last video. It was like really amazing. I can't even really put into words like how great that was for me, having to put myself out there like that and people being so receptive. Some people were like, why would he put himself out there like that though? And I don't think people understand that I wasn't being dramatic about how my life has been stifled by my weight. I'm 25 years old, bro, and I don't have a license because I literally can't fit into a driver's seat of a car, bro. Like, I literally, bro, I can't. Oh shit, I guess I kind of can't, but it's very uncomfortable. No, that's crazy, bro. Bro, this is a milestone. This is like a non-scale milestone people talk about. This is amazing. But yeah, I'm 25 years old and I don't have my license because I've weighed so much, bro. But this is just another way that this is something else I'm gonna conquer. This year, 2025, bro, I'm getting my license. That's not a goal, that's a promise, bro. I'm not stopping anymore, bro. Nothing is holding me back anymore. Not my weight, not my mental health, nothing, bro. I'm going for it in life, bro. I'm going for it and I can't wait for you guys to see. I can't wait for myself to see. I can't wait for me to look in the mirror and be so proud of what I am, bro. And I can't wait. Thank you guys for coming on the journey with me, guys. I'm sorry, I got really excited that I can fit into the car seat. All right, love you guys. Thank you.
Bro, what happened from that time to now?
A few days later, Will would make another critical step in his journey, which was taking a driving lesson for the first time.
Let go of the brake. Now, turn to the right more. Turn to the right more. Straighten up. Now straighten up. Straighten up. You feel the hell straighten up. Straighten up. Keep it. Yeah. Keep it. Okay, you can give it a little gas. Just a little bit. Don't stomp on it. Tap the gas. Still be looking in your mirror. This is so scary. No, it's not. It's life.
The next day, Will uploaded his first ever weigh-in video, coming in at 531 pounds.
What? Bro, he lost like 60 pounds, bro. I think that's 60, right? I think that's 60. That shit is crazy.
Support from followers was ecstatic. Scrolling through the comments on his early videos are such a stark contrast to later on. They're filled with words of encouragement, and there's nothing to suggest at the time that he doesn't deserve it. However, a downward spiral would soon commence. This spiral was induced and is continuing due to a few factors, mainly, and the main early one, is Will's embarrassing habit of grossly oversharing. The first instance of this occurred on a video posted on February 12th where Will
being fat on Valentine's Day. My bad. I paused. That was a horrible pause. I know this video is going to like get these reviews, my nigga. I know.
Talks about his experiences with Valentine's Day and adds a very embarrassing and unnecessary detail about what he would do with the leftover chicken grease from his meals.
Hi, my name is Will. I lost 100 pounds and my heaviest I was 630 pounds. Now I'm around 530-ish. Honestly, I'm extremely lonely, bro. Valentine's Day is coming up. It's really hard for me not to be depressed right now. Like I've always dealt with like clinical depression and anxiety. That's where a lot of my weight gain has actually come from, was me almost self-soothing with food. But as Valentine's Day approaches, I'm really, really, really trying my hardest to fight depression, bro. Like, I'm really trying my hardest to fight it. I am extremely lonely. I'm genuinely by myself now. This isn't my first Valentine's Day alone. It's my 25th, you know? On most Valentine's Days, I would gorge as much food as possible and like get the itis. I remember one Valentine's Day, I ordered literally as much fried chicken as I could. I ate as much of it as I could. I would have the itis. I couldn't even get off the couch. And then I used the chicken grease to touch myself.
I know I reacted to this earlier, but like, brother,
Immediately after, he'd make a fool of himself again by walking around a grocery store and throwing a bag of chips that he hasn't paid for onto the floor just to make a point.
I'm kettle chips. I'm not as bad as regular chips, Will. You should eat me. I taste so good. I'm so salt and vinegary. No. I'm not gonna do it.
Will Kelly's career derailment
okay, I understand he was trying to be motivational right there. I understand that. I understand that.
Continues on, as a little over a week later, on February 22nd, he uploaded a video detailing his addiction to paid women. He also displays some egotistical tendencies by having the girl repeat his name over and over and over again.
Hi, my name is Will, and I'm an addict. At 600 pounds, I realized, okay, I have a food addiction. This is an eating disorder, right? No one gets to that size without something really being wrong. But I also realized as I lose weight, food is not my only addiction. I'm also addicted to other things. I have an addictive personality. For example, my most recent addiction was club.
At least 500 to come to the champagne room. Who paid that?
Will Kelly.
Will Kelly paid that? Who your biggest tipper?
Will Kelly.
Will Kelly.
You know what this remind me of? You know that DJ Khaled thing?
Say my name, baby.
DJ Khaled.
Say my name, baby.
DJ Khaled.
You smart.
Will Kelly. My God, we about to blow the whole DoorDash budget. All right, put your In my face.
I see that video now and it makes me sad. It makes me sad because I recognize I'm trying to fill a hole inside of me. I tried to fill this hole with food. That's how I got to 633 pounds. I tried to fill this hole with dancers. That's how I ended up spending thousands of dollars. Feeling insecure, feeling inadequate, and hearing the voice in the back of my head constantly telling me that I'm not good enough. That's where all of my addiction stems from, is my low self-esteem, my insecurity. I'm not there anymore, thank God, but I'm not where I need to be either. And I'm recognizing that's what this journey really is. It's the journey of me getting to the mountaintop. The weight loss is important, of course. It's health. I'm saving my life. But it's really just a physical manifestation of a real mental health problem, a real emotional health problem, a real spiritual health problem. I'm growing every day, and I'm gonna get there. That's a promise to myself. That's a promise to you. That's why I put these videos out here, so I can be held accountable.
In this video, as well as many others, Will shows an extraordinary level of self-awareness. When watching his content, you'll come to realize that he's not dumb at all. He knows exactly what he's doing and why he's doing it. He'll explain a problem he's facing to you in such detail that you'd expect him to be on top of things. However, recognizing a problem is one thing and solving it is another, and unfortunately, Will struggles immensely with the latter. Will continued with workout and motivational videos until March 2nd, 2025. It would be on this day when Will would upload the first episode of a video series that would completely destroy him and his career. The series is called Will Kelly Power Meals. Essentially, he would go into restaurants and order meals he used to eat. Will claims that he never eats these meals after he orders them and just throws them away or gives them to the cameraman or a homeless person, but we've never seen him do that.
Fast, bro. If you're gonna damn, I spit everywhere. If you're gonna do that, like, so, okay, say if I did it, say, oh, this is what I used to eat, man, like maybe like 400 or 500 pounds, and then he orders the food, obviously, but I would still record him giving the food to a homeless person, so they can have proof of like he actually did it, and not him just saying, oh, hey, I gave this food to a homeless person, but they don't know that. They never believe you because they don't got video proof of you doing that. Feel me?
And although we haven't seen him eat these meals either, it is important to note that he has extremely poor impulse control and never ever shows what ends up happening to the food.
This is what I used to eat at Popeyes when I was 600 pounds. This is a Will Kelly Power Meal. It was crazy. Hello. This is really like poopy in the crack house. All right, bro, can I get 8 pieces spicy, large fry, large Coke with no ice? Let me get a large lemonade too with no ice. Bro, now the average person...
Okay, that's not even bad. 8 pieces with a large fry, that's not even bad though.
We get just a regular drink. You think Will Kelly's gonna do that? Does that sound like Will Kelly? No. All right, you got to have Coke in it. Feel the fizz. Feel it out. Feel it out. Stop. Moonwalk over here. Ooh. Have sweet tea.
Yeah, diabolical way combo. What the?
Nigga, Coke with a sweet tea? Yeah, that shit diabolical, my nigga. They ain't no coming back from that shit.
Stir it up, stir it up. One of my biggest regrets is I wasn't able to cook crack in the 80s because I would have been great. Trash can. Sit on that joint, scrumptious. This is kind of dark, but this is the best part of the meal. When you're waiting for your chicken, you know how fresh it's gonna be, you know how greasy, you know how flavorful. You start getting excited, right? You might even start getting a little aroused. A large fry.
Are you serious right now, bro?
Getting aroused over food? I've never heard anybody get aroused over food, my nigga. It's just you. You're alone on this one. You're alone on this one. Just you.
Fresh potatoes on that. We got 2 of those. All right, we got the biscuits. We also got the honey.
Okay, no, I didn't even hear him say get 4 Popeyes biscuits. He got an 8-piece, a large fry, 4 Popeyes biscuits, and 2 large drinks.
Biscuits with the honey bacon, and now for the main event.
Nigga, that's a family box. That's a family box. That's dead as a family box. That is a family box for a family of 4.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna eat this food. I bought it, but I'm giving it to the man behind the camera. This chicken looks delicious. Every time I forget why I love Popeyes, it reminds me. This chicken is perfectly cooked. It's the perfect amount of grease. You can smell the spices in it, bro. This is addicting, but that's what they really want to do to you, bro. They want to get you addicted to this. That's why, even though I want to have it, bro. I'm not even gonna hold you, bro. I really want to eat this. I really want to eat this. Maybe I shouldn't have done this. That's my first, like, power meal vlog. Whoa. I'm getting like flashbacks. I mean, y'all know what I was gonna do with the chicken grease after. I don't eat like this anymore. I don't live like this anymore. I'm changing my life. This has been a Will Kelly power meal. Thank you.
Popeye's Power Meal absolutely blew up, being his most viewed and liked video since the introduction. However, unlike his other viral videos that were popular because of the inspiration or progress, this one was so widespread due to the hate. A majority of the comment section is literally just making fun of him. Unlike his other videos, which show him exercising or talking about his struggles, this one is just him ordering food, which seems to have pushed it to a different audience. Will continued on like normal, posting workouts, story times, etc.
I feel like if people were more positive to him, he wouldn't turn out how he is now. Like he's more egotistical now and like has an ego and gets mad easily. If people were more kind to him back then when he first started doing this, then yeah, he'd be cool, right? Y'all think so?
Despite his attempts to build a larger audience from creating positive content, the results just weren't there. So, Will uploaded his second Power Meal video at Subway. This was also the beginning of a long-standing pattern of rudeness to service workers.
Bro, I swear I'm the only one that could go to Subway and find a way to make it fat, bro. My sandwiches here used to be legendary. I used to go crazy, dog. Hello, you think 5 minutes? This is crazy. Back when I was a regular, I never had to wait for my orders. You see what happens when you change your life? People start treating you differently. A foot-long Italian, roast beef, and
Regular nigga,
pepperoni on it. Can I get extra meat for both of those? Now, most people think roast beef and pepperoni is a disgusting combination, and you would be right until you see what I do with it.
And for the cheese?
All right, so this is super important. Can I please have cheddar cheese? And can I please put it on the bread, not on the meat? Super important. And literally as much cheese as you can give me.
Wait. If I must be stupid, right? Because if you're putting it on the meat, wouldn't it be on the meat? But if you put it on the bun, wouldn't the cheese be on the bun and it sticks to the meat or goes onto the meat? Like, am I thinking too hard for this?
Any extras we can have, make sure we have those extras. Super important. That any way we can get more cheese on. All extra. Let's do it. We're doing it up. Of course, toasted. For the pizza, can we have just a pizza with just extra cheese and sausage on it? Okay, pepperoni. Cheetos! No veggies on the pizza, man. This is back when I wasn't eating vegetables. Because this is the best feeling. When you can see it across the window and you know it's going to be in your mouth and you know it's going to be succulent.
Nigga, succulent? I've never heard anybody actually say succulent before.
Oh my god. Actually, on top of the, oh man, on the pepperoni, I messed up. It's fine. We'll do both. It's amazing. Yep, that's good. That's great. That's it. No dressing. This does not look as delicious as it used to. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't eat Subway to lose weight because the last fat man that ate Subway to lose weight is now doing life for, you know, being a diddler.
Power Meals quickly became Will's main form of content. We began seeing less and less workouts, motivational videos, and story times. It looked as if his priorities shifted from weight loss to views. In fact, he even tried his hand at the classic scumbag with meta glasses making girls uncomfortable videos.
This is how I riz at 500 pounds.
You Riz, nigga. You more like shit. No. Riz. More like Dizzy. No, I'm trying. That was fucking corny.
Shut your bitch ass up!
Oh, excuse me. What's your name? Excuse me. Hi, what's your name? You okay? Alright, have a good day. Hello.
Damn, nigga. When she seen that nigga, she ran. When she seen that nigga, she left mid-match. I'm sorry.
Or not. That's cool too. Excuse me. Excuse me. Hi, I saw you. I just wanted to say what's up. What's your name?
Sam.
Hey Sam, I'm Will. Nice to meet you. Okay. It doesn't look like you really want to be bothered right now. No? Alright, cool. That's cool. Have a nice day. I just went over 3 in a Walmart, bro. In a Walmart. I can't even get a conversation.
Despite the incessant view-baiting videos, Will did show glimpses of self-reflection, especially with this video, where he explains his relationship with his mother and how his weight has affected it their whole lives.
Mother's Day is one of my least favorite holidays. Hi, my name's Will. At my heaviest, I was over 630 pounds. I've lost over 100 pounds and counting. And my weight has really affected my relationship with my family. I don't feel like I've been a good son, not just because of my weight, but because of other factors too. I feel as if I've been a strain on my family's mental, emotional, financial resources. People ask me how I used to afford to eat as much as I did. Bro, there was a time where I was stealing from my mom. Like that really happened. Like I felt like a real junkie when I was doing that, bro.
A junkie? That's how people compare it now, bro. A junkie? Bro, a junkie is like you stealing money, but you take it for like, you know, drugs and stuff like that. You're not a junkie, buddy. You're a food addict that needs help. You're not a junkie, bud.
The reason Mother's Day is so hard for me is because I don't know how to repay my mom for everything that she's done for me. My mom wasn't a perfect mother by
Give her the money that you made from the videos and buy her a house? Is it that hard? Y'all think that's that hard? That's what I would do. Hope you do the same, brother.
any extent, but my mom never quit on me, bro. Ever. She never quit on me. At my heaviest. And I think she's proud of me now, but I really don't know what to do to make up for it. I never thought, growing up, I didn't think people cared about me at all. And so when you don't think anybody cares about you, you're pretty selfish, right? You only really think about yourself, what you want, what your needs are. And now that I'm in a healthier place, both physically and mentally, I'm starting to see the effects of what my weight has really done to my family. My brother, my mom, my aunt, everybody, bro. There were people who cared about me who I just didn't think cared about me. My actions had consequences that I didn't even know about. And I really don't know how to make up for it. I don't know how to combat it. If you have any ideas, please let me know in the comments, because, you know, it's really hard for me to come to terms with that. Me destroying myself was really me destroying my family also.
On May 30th, Will decided to try a new series where he would eat fast food meals to lose weight.
This is what I eat to lose.
Wait, how would that work, chat? If you eating fast food meals to lose weight, nigga, fast food is full of grease and like different type of stuff to make you gain weight. How would you lose weight from that? Unless you eating a salad from Chick-fil-A.
With at Popeyes. It's crazy. Let's check it out. This is a new TikTok series I'm trying where I go back to the fast food places I love, but I eat the healthy meals. The meal has to be under 700 calories. If it's under 700 calories, I'm gonna try it out, test it, rate it, and let you know how it is. First thing on the menu, we have a small coleslaw, a tea with no sugar, no tea, just flavor and water, and we have a Popeyes chicken sandwich. Here's the thing about the chicken sandwich. It has no pickles, no mayo, and look what we're about to do. We got away with bread, right? So we're just gonna eat the chicken breast, eat the coleslaw, all of this under 700 calories. Oh man, look at the sport. You remember the Popeyes logo from like the 2000s? Yeah, it has it on here. All right, I've never had coleslaw before. I am scared, but I do it all for you. I do it all for you.
Wait, Chad, do y'all think coleslaw is actually good, or is it like actual fucking ass? Y'all think it's like horrible stuff? Like, be honest.
Not bad, not bad. Almost tastes like relish. Okay, all right. Coleslaw, not bad. Let's check out the breast. All right.
Bro, who the fuck is who's breathing in the fucking camera? I can hear breathing. Bro, who's breathing hard as fuck? Y'all hear that too, bro?
Extremely flavorful. I'll give this a 7 out of 10. I will eat this again. Non-sweet tea, the coleslaw, and the chicken sandwich with nothing but the breast on it. Let's try the next meal. I'm pretty excited about the second meal here. We have a small red beans and rice, and we have 3 spicy blackened tenders. Again, another meal under 700 calories.
What the? No, nigga, no. Popeyes never served that at all. What the hell is that? Please tell me what that is. Damn. I do want to try that actually, though. That's crazy.
This looks tasty. It smells tasty. It smells super flavorful. Look at that. You see the flavor? Man, look how flavorful this looks. But because there's no breading, it's not a lot of calories. Let's test it. That's really good. Super flavorful. No, bro, this is good. This is really good. This is an 8 out of 10. The red beans and rice are super flavorful. It matches the spice of the blackened chicken tenders. It comes together really, really well. This is hot. I'm not gonna lie. This is a little spicy. It's super tasty. I would get this like for real if I like roll past the Popeyes. And that's kind of the point of what this series is gonna be. And if you guys want more of these, let me know. It really is just so if you're at Wendy's, at Popeyes, if you're at wherever, you can go in, be able to eat with your friends, be able to get a quick meal and not have to get kicked off your diet. You know what I mean? I appreciate you for watching me. Thanks. Will Kelly wins. Meal number 2, 8 out of 10. First meal, probably like a 5 out of 10. Yeah.
This
He just said the first meal was a 7. And how do you go from 7 to 5?
video highlights an issue that is commonly seen with Will Kelly. Instead of eating low-calorie foods, he eats high-calorie foods in small amounts. There's a term in weight loss called volume eating, which is essentially eating food that takes up a lot of stomach space but is low in calories. This method is commonly used by people like Will because of their size. Personally, I think this is one of the main reasons he's failing to lose weight. Instead of just making the sacrifice to stop eating unhealthy food, he's just scaling it down, which in turn drives his hunger and appetite crazy and causes him to fail. It's a very vicious cycle. A couple weeks later, Will secured his first ever brand deal, which he was very excited for. But despite the video still being up, he took the link down due to some mysterious drama. Shortly after, he made a somber announcement proclaiming that he had actually gained weight. This is yet another moment where Will shows incredible understanding of his situation, but does nothing to improve it.
I was fat, but now I'm fatter. Hi, my name is Will. At my heaviest weight, I was over 600 pounds. I've lost over 100 pounds, but over the last 1 or 2 months, my weight has stagnated. And going into July, I actually weigh more than I did going into June. People often ask me how I lost the first 100 pounds. Honestly, it wasn't that hard. My diet back then was so bad, I was drinking 6 liters of soda, eating family-sized fried chicken meals, and as soon as I cut that out, the weight just started to drop. Now that that's no longer an option, and I've cut those things out, my weight's kind of started to stagnate. I gain a little bit, I lose some, I gain a little bit, and I've looked for every excuse to why this is happening. I've looked towards the content that I've been producing, saying that's what's distracting me. I've looked towards the comments, the hate I get sometimes saying I'm allowing that to get in my head. But the truth is, I've just not been going hard enough. I've not been disciplined. It was coming to me easy at first, and I wasn't taking it serious enough. And now it's hard. Losing weight is now harder than ever before for me. And usually in my life, when it gets hard like this is when I quit. I quit every sports team I was ever on as a kid. I quit college. I quit relationships. I quit everything when it gets hard. I'm not quitting this time. I'm hiring a dietitian and a trainer to help me focus, to help me lock in, and help me go harder. I'm also holding myself more accountable to you guys. I just created a YouTube channel where I'll be streaming 3 to 4 times a week, dropping longer form content, getting more in depth about what I'm doing to actually lose weight. And as soon as I'm under 500 pounds, the weekly weigh-ins are gonna come back. I realized that I've not been as transparent as I've been presenting myself to be. Not because I was lying to you, but because I was lying to myself. This is the hardest video I've ever had to make. I'm scared that if I put it out there, people aren't gonna wanna support anymore. And I'm gonna be honest, I need your support now more than ever. I need your accountability now more than ever. So if you wanna support me, if you wanna help hold me accountable, if you wanna see Will Kelly win, please go over to my YouTube, subscribe, and support me over there also. If I let you down and you no longer want to support, though, I do understand. But I'll promise you this. I will never quit. That's just not an option anymore.
Will would shortly after find a personal trainer by the name of Coach B. Coach B agreed to train with Will at absolutely no cost, which would be one of his best weight loss opportunities. He would also open up more about his trauma, which involves his family. This not—
Oh my god! Who the fuck beat this nigga ass? Damn!
only gives us an insight into his past, but into the reasons behind his eating habits as well.
Luckily, nobody ever did on my dangle. Most of the mistreatment came from my family. I've gotten over a lot of it through therapy, but there's still a lot of trauma that I don't know if I'll ever be able to get over. And I've been trying super hard to, but I just don't really know what to do. It's like the people who were supposed to protect me most in the world were actually the ones causing the most harm. And now, 25 years later, I'm an adult, and I'm still dealing with the repercussions of that. And I try my hardest not to think about it, but this week, I'm going to see my entire family, my aunts, my uncles, my cousins, and I am terrified. I am so scared I'm gonna turn back into that little kid that used to just get taken advantage of. I thought about not going, I thought about not seeing them, but I realized that's just me avoiding, and I can't avoid this. If I'm gonna get to where I wanna go in my personal development, this is something I have to conquer. I have to be able to face these people. The people that made me feel small, the people that made me feel like I was insignificant, that I was unloved. And I'm terrified. I'm really scared, and I don't know what to do. A lot of my weight gain actually came from me self-medicating due to the mistreatment.
Self-medicating is crazy.
And I'm scared once I get back in this environment around them, I'm gonna go back to binge eating, and I don't want to do that.
Trauma is something that can manifest in many forms. Among those is absolutely food addiction, and it's definitely something to take into account when having a conversation about Will and his inability to lose weight. We'd also get a look at his love life and relationship issues with a video he uploaded on August 3rd, 2025, which was a recording of a conversation he was having with his girlfriend. In this call, his girlfriend at the time sounded extremely reasonable and level-headed, as opposed to Will, who was having an emotional tangent.
Insecurity is rooted in my relationship. Technically, I'm not in a relationship, but I've been dealing with this girl for a while now. And recently she told me I'm the most insecure dude she's ever dealt with.
Put this in the content too.
Okay, my bad. I gotta add. Wait, I thought you said he didn't have a girlfriend. I thought he said he was lonely for his whole 25 years on Valentine's Day. Did he not say that? Am I missing something? That's what I'm picking up off of, though.
Yeah, I promised to do one video, not multiple.
I don't care what you promised. Do you not realize you just shook my world right now?
Okay. William, all I said.
You said I'm the most insecure dude you've ever dealt with.
I did not say that. I just said I haven't dealt with this before.
With what? This level of insecurity?
Perhaps.
How am I insecure?
Yeah, you sound like a monster. You just asked me this. I don't want to be a part of a video.
How am I insecure? We're in it now. How am I insecure?
Yes, you require constant reassurance.
How?
Do you love me? Do you love the way I look? Are you sure you think I'm funny? Are you sure you like my body? Even though I reassure you daily, multiple times a day, that I love you and that you're mine and that I want to be with you. You need that constant reassurance. And sometimes it's okay. But you need the constant reassurance to feel secure, you know? And that's a normal feeling. That is a normal feeling. You boast like, yeah, I'm Will Kelly on this fit. I'm Will Kelly on this fit. If you knew you were the fit, you wouldn't need the constant reassurance. In my opinion, I am not a professional. This is just what I think. But if I'm completely wrong, please tell me.
She's not wrong. I would have never described myself as insecure, but when she broke it down, I couldn't refute it. I looked at the last video I dropped at Giordano's, and the reason I was flirting with the other girl was because of insecurity. I recognize that now. But I know one thing, if I don't get my insecurity under control, I'm going to lose her. And I gotta be honest with you. I can't handle that loss right now.
Will would also open up about his experiences with being a quote-unquote incel, which he says he's not anymore. As well as this, he released a video
What the fuck is it? What's an incel?
addressing and acknowledging his food addiction.
Food addiction is very real. I just cried over fried chicken. Losing the first 100 wasn't as hard just because I was in such a dire health position that was all my focus was on. As time went on, I lost over 100 pounds and my health started to get better. I started to get the right medications, get everything in order, and I started feeling better. But that's really when my food addiction started to take hold again. I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. I wake up thinking about food. I go to sleep thinking about food. Throughout the day, I think about food. Most of my money goes towards food. Even though
God damn, nigga.
I'm losing weight, it's so slow because of my food addiction. But I'm fighting it. I'm fighting it with all my might. It's just so hard. Sometimes I'll have stuff to do. Like I'll have a whole day of content to shoot. But the food addiction just keeps calling me and calling me and calling me. And then I gorge food. And then I go into a food coma and I can't move, so I can't shoot the content. So then I make myself throw up. So then I can go and shoot the content so I can make money. So I can then go buy more food. So I can then try to lose the weight from the food. I'm going crazy, bro. I'm going crazy. I don't know what to do. I tried to go to Overeaters Anonymous. It was a bunch of 6-year-old white women, bro. I just wasn't comfortable.
With this story, we get a much clearer picture of how he's so addicted to food. He claims the first 100 pounds was lost due to obsession with weight loss, but apparently he hit a plateau after, which is when the struggles really began. Will presents the issue as a battle with himself. He knows his position is not enviable, but is physically unable to make the changes that he needs to. A few weeks later, Will announced that he broke up with his girlfriend. According to him, he was miserable and constantly criticized. While this was occurring, a different story would be quietly unfolding in the background between Will and his trainer, Coach B. The first instance of this was with a video Will posted where he crashed out at Coach B.
I've been going through a lot. With what I'm going through, I just didn't want to come to the gym today. I was running late, and Coach B definitely was going to let me hear it. Happy Monday, man.
Happy Monday, my ass.
I'm sorry, bro. My bad, bro.
Hey, I asked you to do extra cardio yesterday and you couldn't get it done because you lost your key?
Yeah, bro. I lost my key to the gym in my crib. My bad, man. My bad. I'll make sure I make it up this week, though. It just felt like...
Yo, what? Ain't gonna lie, I seen the video when he said he crashed out his personal trainer. Honestly, I feel like he was basically just making him try to like hype up and like get amped up to do the actual workouts, bro. That's what I feel like it was.
He was egging me on the whole time. Push.
Give me a nice sprint all the way down. Go around the cone, back pedal back. Okay?
How many times?
Why?
I just think so I can just get my head there.
You need to know. Until I feel like we did it enough times, right? You ain't do cardio yesterday.
Coach B, come on, get off the cardio.
You didn't do cardio yesterday.
Coach B, eventually I couldn't take it, bro. And I gotta be honest, I tweaked. I just took 30 seconds, bro.
You must be injured. You must be,
I can take 30 seconds.
Yeah.
I told you my back was spasming. You know, stop with me, Coach B.
And that's what I'm looking for. And that's what I'm looking for. And that's exactly what I'm looking for. Thank you, Will Kelly. Thank you. If that's what it takes, thank you. You finally got some fire lit under you. Thank you. That's what I want to see. Yeah.
Am I losing weight?
Yeah.
Am I losing weight?
Sure.
Am I not in here multiple times?
Sure.
So what the fuck talking about fire?
Sure, because you want pity. And I'm not here to give you pity. I'm not here to pat you on the back. I'm not here to rub your head. I'm not here to hold your hand. I'm not here to do none of that. I'm not here for that.
Coach B.
I'm here to give you constructive criticism. I'm here to hold your ass accountable because ain't nobody been holding you accountable in 20 plus years, obviously, or you wouldn't be in a predicament that you're in right now, okay? And you came to me to get you out of that headspace that you're in. So you can
Why he low-key spitting facts though, chat?
Add on years to your life and create some type of longevity. But right now, with all the pity you looking for, all the complaining you doing, all the excuses that you're making, we taking turtle-like steps towards our goal. And how long we gonna keep doing that? Tell me, you tell me.
I didn't like what Coach B said at first, but seeing the reflection, he's 100% right. You guys in the comments are 100% right. I could be going harder. Please stick it out with me, bro. I won't quit on you. Please just don't quit on me.
From what I can tell, Coach B was just doing his job by holding Will accountable, and he was doing it well, I'd say. At no point was he rude, disrespectful, or unhelpful. In fact, Will would seemingly make things worse by coming in late and missing his cardio sessions on purpose. Cardio is the most important weight loss exercise, which is why Coach B was so insistent on him doing it and why he was holding him accountable for coming in late and missing it. Will could literally not ask for a better trainer to help him push through this journey, but instead of being thankful, he screams at him and it only gets worse from here. Unfortunately, bad news would soon follow as Will announced on December 13th that he had fired his free trainer. He would also get dumped.
Why would he fire his free trainer? You don't have to pay this nigga money to help you at all. He's doing it just for the willingness to help you, my nigga. And you fired him? Crazy, bro.
By his new girlfriend.
I fired my trainer. If you're someone who's been following my journey, you know I had a trainer I was very close to, Coach B. Coach B is the best trainer in Chicago. He agreed to train me for free, and I fired him. I sent him a text like a coward, even though...
Hold up, let me see. Let me read it. Hold up.
Agreed to train me for free, and I fired him. I sent him a text...
Hey, Coach B, let's pause on the workouts for now. I got a lot going on. I'll be back to you when it's a better time.
Text like a coward, even though all he's done for me is look out for me. All he's done for me is try to help me. All he's done for me is try to get me to win. I did...
That's crazy. Bro, damn, he called me like, I love my brother, but like, nigga, damn, he called me a lot. But I love you, man. I love you. If you've seen this video, I love you, man. Just want to let you know that.
Didn't like the way he talked to me in the session, and because of that, I just quit. A woman I very much cared about, the woman I made the I'm dating a single mom video about, basically sent me a text and said she wanted nothing to do.
Hey, I'd rather you not call me back. I'm seriously offended, and it's not okay. I don't want to continue talking or trying to figure anything out with you. I hope you find whatever it is you're looking for. I wish you all the best. Please don't reach out to me again.
With me, and instead of giving her space so maybe we can rekindle something, I bombarded her with texts and phone calls until eventually she felt the need to block me on everything. I was on the phone with my best friend of 8 years, and I told him that I didn't have any friends, basically alluding to him that him and I weren't friends either. I doubled back and I apologized for that, but I could tell I hurt his feelings. I'm self-sabotaging, bro, and I don't know why. Every time I eat a meal, I know I'm not supposed to be eating it, but I do it anyway. It's almost as if my identity is completely attached to being miserable, and I'll do anything to stay there. I always complain about how alone I feel, and when great people like Coach B come into my life, I push them away. I don't know what's wrong with me, bro. And I genuinely don't know what to do. I don't want to do this anymore. I want to be a different person. I don't know why it's so hard for me to change. I don't know why it's so hard for me to accept love from other people, and it's ruining my life. I know with the way I eat, if I continue down this road, bro, I'm not gonna live another 10 years. I'm self-sabotaging my life, and I'm watching myself do it. It's like watching a train wreck happen in real time. And
I ain't gonna lie, bro. He's low-key preaching, though.
Just feeling completely helpless. I don't know what to do. If you have any advice, if you've ever felt this way, please let me know in the comments.
This was a very low point in his life. He pushed away his coach, his lover, and his friend, and he has no idea why. Instead of taking a break or seeking therapy, Will would post 4 straight Power Meal videos, and then a Christmas special where he tells us that he went crazy after reviewing his financials and seeing all the money he spent on women.
I was Santa Claus to a lot of women this year. I was looking back at my financials for the year, and as I went through it, I saw how much money I spent on women. I went crazy. I spent money on food, hair, nails, plane tickets, rent.
Damn, son, you pimping? Ain't gonna lie though, ain't gonna lie. Them females probably happy than a motherfucker now, nigga, that you spending money on them. But I won't spend money on nobody though. I ain't gonna lie, honestly. Just cause I know they are gonna come back just for that, bro. They're not gonna actually fuck with you for real.
I even almost bought somebody a car. And the lesson that I learned from all of this is that I'm not spending Christmas with any of them. Most of them aren't even getting a Merry Christmas text from me. And I'm not blaming any of these women for any of it, right? I freely gave my money away. But I realized I was trying to buy their love. Patrick Dempsey's been told me, you can't buy love. I mean, most of these women I spent money on didn't even love me. A lot of them didn't even like me, bro. But this was the greatest lesson I could have learned. I spent thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars on people who could care less about me. What does that say about me, bro? I like myself a lot, but I gotta learn how to love myself. I'm spending this Christmas with my mom, shout out to my mom, with Tam Tam, shout out to Tam Tam, with my cousins, with my family, and that's really where I wanna be. I only wanna be around people who really love me, bro. And that lets me know I'm really starting to love myself.
Bro, family, I ain't gonna lie, chat, bro, chat. Family is everything, nigga. Your friends, they cool, but family is everything, bro. Always surround yourself with family, nigga. Keep it above.
I appreciate everybody for watching. Merry Christmas.
Will made 2 more Power Meal videos to cap off 2025 and then started 2026 complaining about how jealous he was of other similarly sized content creators.
I'm jealous of Sal. I'm jealous of Ethan. I'm jealous of Nathan. And I've had to do a lot of reflection. Over this past week, going into the new year, I've been in thought about my 2025. I went crazy this year. I made more money than I ever had this year. My content's been great this year. I built a following this year. But I was sitting here comparing myself to the other creators in my space, and I was sitting here having like real envious feelings, and I didn't understand why. I'm so proud of my guys. Everybody I named went so crazy this year. They're doing amazing. But why did I feel this jealousy? At first, I thought it was because they lost a lot of weight this year and I didn't. But then I slowly realized, no, that wasn't it. I'm jealous of how they're received and I'm not. I look at other people in my space, and I look at their comments. Yeah, sure, they have hate comments here and there, but they get so much love. And I look at mine, and I'm like, what am I doing? What am I doing enough? What's so wrong with me? That it seems like a lot of the people who watch my videos genuinely don't like me, don't respect my journey, and I'm not understanding why. And then I had to think about it. It's because of the content I release. These guys purely show their progression, they're working out, and then you see the results. With me, I talk about so many different things that are going on in my life, what my thoughts are, what my feelings are, and I realize when you don't see results, for example, me gaining weight, it just looks like me complaining. It looks like me BSing. And once I realized that, I said, okay, I'm gonna give the audience what they want. I spent the last week making videos that were completely pandering to you guys. I mean, workout videos, diet videos, motivational speech videos. And as I watched them back, I realized the one thing I learned this year is I have to be myself. Because when I'm truly me and I'm only living for me and not other people, that's when I like myself the most. So I'm taking a risk. Going into 2026, I'm only making the content I want to make. I'm only making the type of videos I want to make. That might be power meals, vlogs, talking to women, whatever. I'm gonna be me. My weight doesn't define me, and I'm not gonna allow it to define my content either. I appreciate you guys. Thank you.
Yeah, that was a strong message, honestly. That was actually a strong message. Like, that was a very strong message what he just said, bro, honestly.
It was almost as if this new year would be a turning point for Will, his content, and especially his audience. Despite this not being a power meal video, it still got massive amounts of hate. I feel like the main reason for this is just how hypocritical the video was. For a guy who is generally pretty self-aware of his issues, he seemed to have completely missed the mark this time. The reason Will gets so much hate, as opposed to these other creators, is because the vast majority of his content is walking into restaurants, being disrespectful, and ordering food. We don't get any weigh-ins, workout videos, diet videos, etc. These are very basic things to cover on an online weight loss journey, but of course, it doesn't get as many views. And as if it couldn't get worse, he did his first weigh-in of the year and clocked in at about 560 pounds.
560 pounds. He was once 531, 531, right? 531. For him to gain like 31 pounds back, it's sad, bro.
Pounds heavier than when he started. He claims that the main reason for this was him rebelling against the haters by doing what they accuse him of doing, like eating his power meals and not working out.
I keep gaining weight and I don't know how to stop. I stepped on the scale for the first time in about a month and I'm 560 pounds. That's the most that I've weighed in more than a year. And seeing that number really had me frazzled. It really shook me up. I feel my body changing. I feel myself gaining weight, moving a little slower, feeling a little heavier, but I never would have thought I was 560. I get so much backlash in the comments that when everyone was talking about, Will, you don't do workouts, Will, you're eating your power meals, blah, 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 all of these things that just aren't true, it really made me go into rebellious mode. I was like, forget it then, bro. I'm gonna eat what I want. I'm gonna stop working out. I'm gonna do what I wanna do. Fine, forget it. But I realized I'm really just hurting myself. Most people who watch my videos aren't locked in. Most people watch it for 30 seconds and go about their day. But there are some people who watch who are really counting on me, and I can't quit on those people. I can't quit on myself. I can't give up, and I can't self-sabotage because some other people are trying to put me down. So I went and got a gym membership. I'm back in the gym tomorrow. I'm back on my diet. I won't quit. I'm changing my life. And if you're here with me, please let me know in the comments. I need all the support possible. Gotta get back to it, man. Gotta get back locked in, bro. Be back.
Let's go. I ain't gonna lie. I don't think this is recent, but I'm glad I'm seeing him in the gym, my nigga. It's all that matters, bro. He's actually getting his weight down. Like that, for me, that's some good shit.
I'm back.
At this time, a pattern with Will's life and videos would become extremely apparent. He made yet another video on January 29th, 2026, saying he's losing everyone. These types of videos are so frequent, it almost feels like they're on a schedule. Will's self-destructive habits push people away, and he promises to change. It's a tale as old as time at this point. After this, to nobody's surprise, Will gained another 10 pounds, bringing him to 570. He also said he was done with power meals and was beginning a strict diet made for him by a fitness influencer.
I'm 570 pounds. The other day I went to weigh myself, and for the first time in a very long time, when I stepped on the scale, the term error came up. Basically, that means I weighed.
Damn. I'm sorry. Nigga, I have never seen somebody step on a scale and had error on that bitch. I've never seen that shit before.
Too much for my scale to weigh my weight. So I went to my doctor's office, I got on their scale, and it said I was 570 pounds. Not gonna lie, I was pretty devastated. I didn't realize my diet had been that bad. I thought I was eating moderately well, so for the scale to go up to 570 was a bit shocking for me. I've not weighed this much in years. I think the stress of everything that I'm doing has really been affecting me, and so now I have to lock in. I'm no longer doing power meals. I have a bunch of power meals recorded. I'm gonna release them, but I'm done with that series after that comes out. I'm also no longer in control of my diet. Clearly, what I thought was eating healthy isn't cutting it. I reached out to my friend Simon, and he's now in control of my diet. He's made a strict meal plan for me, and I'm gonna follow that and see where it leads me. It's time to lock in, but it's been time to lock in. I've said this all before. I don't know what to do but to keep trying. I know I can't give up. I know I can't quit. I just got to keep going and keep trying new things till I figure it out. So I'm going to be weighing myself every week on Twitch. If you want to follow that, I'll have the link in my bio. You guys can subscribe to that. Yeah, man, this is serious.
Around this time, Will would face his first ever real controversy stemming from one of his Power Meal videos. Essentially, he ignored the very obvious kiosk he could order from and literally went behind the counter to harass the worker.
This is why I used to get
Anybody call his homeboy, oh, this big hefty dude came behind the counter. It's an harassment, bro.
Jamba Juice when I was over 600 pounds. It was crazy. Let's check it out. All right, guys. Today, we are at the legendary Jamba Juice. I actually have a Jamba Juice song. Jamba Juice, juice, juice. Jamba Juice, juice, juice. Jamba Juice, juice, juice. Jamba Juice. I know, it's a...
Bro, this shit gotta be worse than DDG, my nigga. And DDG is ass. Watch this. It should be a hella comment saying, but you know what the fuck you talking about? Nigga, he has platinum records. He has gold records. He's better than you, nigga. He's richer than you. Suck my balls. How about that?
This is what I used to eat at Jamba Juice when I was over 600 pounds, and I was convincing myself I was being healthy. If you actually look at the calories I was consuming, it was insane. I was tricking myself. I was lying to myself, but I don't do that anymore. I just order the food and give it away. Let's see what I used to get. Sure do wish I could get some service. Excuse me, sir. What's going on, man?
Oh, you can't be back here.
Oh, okay. Oh, my bad. I was just wondering if you could take my order.
Yeah, but I'm doing stuff, so you gotta wait. Like,
oh, yeah, no, I'll wait.
I'll go with you, like, just be walking back here.
All right, bro, I'll go back over there. I do it whenever I'm not getting my order, man. I'm doing it whenever I'm not getting my order. I literally was just telling you I'm up here waiting. Bro, I'm over here now. We good.
Oh, you gotta take your order, but why are you coming back here like that?
Dog, I'm back over here. We good. Got his attention. Oh, we can order on the pad, bro?
Bro, this nigga's a rage better, bro. And...
Oh, okay. My bad, man. It's just you working, bro? Yeah, I feel you. Clear.
Obviously, nigga, if you see nobody else back there besides him, no. He
hates his job. I just made his job more difficult. Kinda feel like a jerk. Kinda don't care.
This video was the end point for a lot of people. Ever since Will started posting, his health and personality kept declining. Not only has he gained weight, but he's shown everyone that he's no longer humble and determined, but money hungry and egotistical. The Power Meal series was always controversial. Will would walk in, be rude, yell out loud to the whole restaurant, and even make inappropriate jokes to the staff, but literally walking behind the counter into the kitchen with your cameraman is a whole other level of rude and disrespectful. This is a sentiment many agreed with, so it should come to no surprise that he deleted the video very quickly. Will would continue to tarnish his image by posting Power Meals almost exclusively. We did get a rare break from them though on May 24th, and for the next 2 days, which is when Will uploaded a 3-part video series on why he quote-unquote fired his free coach. In these videos, Will basically sat down with Coach B and discussed why he fired him. As usual, Coach B was calm and reasonable, while Will went on an emotional tangent. He would also let his ego show a few times, saying that his brand was so big that Coach B was worried about how he looked instead of Will's training. All in all, it's a very insightful discussion.
Watch me and Coach B talk about our breakup, part 1. Let's start here. Do you think you were giving me free training sessions? I think that's a misconception. No, so I think people see you as a free trainer. I never saw you as training me for free.
It wasn't, at the end of the day, you did compensate me, so I can say that. If I ever felt like you was wasting my time, I would have literally just like called it quits before you did.
I felt like you were exchanging your services for the marketing platform of my platform. You feel me? That's what was going on in my head.
What the fuck? Nigga think he bigger than the program. What?
Do you charge a session?
Depends.
Okay, so what I charge for a brand deal surpasses however much you would charge for a session. You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
Every time that you're on my page, to me, it was just an exchange of commerce. It was, I'm going to do these videos with you. I'm going to blow up your brand. You're going to help me lose weight. Like, that was my idea for whatever trainer I interacted with.
Will would surpass expectations by losing a surprising amount of weight during this time. During his first May weigh-in, he revealed that he'd reached 520, a 50-pound decrease in just 2 months. However, in typical Will Kelly fashion, he was extremely egotistical and arrogant about it, and that's honestly putting it lightly because this video was genuinely one of the most embarrassing and narcissistic things I've ever seen. He shouts his name multiple times and puts down other weight loss creators, calling them fat boys copying his style.
Watch me weigh in for May. What's that say? You got my full body? You got my full body? Huh? Look at that. What's that say? All right, guys, I'm at 519 pounds. Last month, I was at 540, and the month before that, I was at 570. And that's a 20-pound decrease since last month. I want my congratulations. I want my congratulations. I want my we're so proud of you, Wills. I want my you're doing great, keep killing it, guy. I want all of that because everybody has something to say. Whenever it's negative, everybody has something to say. Give me my flowers on my positive, bro. Give me my flowers. I've been going viral this week. A bunch of people have been reacting to my Culver's video, saying, who does he think he is? Who does he think he is? Will Kelly, bro. Will Kelly is who I think I am.
Nigga, he can, I'm sorry, but he can knock out anybody with them fucking titties, bro. His shit pies as fuck. Oh my, I'm sorry.
When Will Kelly mentions the Culver's video, he's referring to this clip where he asks the cashier for a discount because he's so famous and has such a big platform.
I'm a content creator. I don't know if you've heard of me before, Will Kelly. I'm sure you have.
No, unfortunately, I haven't heard of you. Sorry.
Just me being here is like huge exposure for you, for the company. So let's.
Nigga, what? Nigga, what? Huge exposure for the company. Like, nigga, I know, bro. I know it's hella fucking food chains like Culver's, my nigga. That's not only in this location. Nigga, I know that shit's be. I know Culver's probably be packed every single fucking day. Nigga, the fuck up, you fat fuck. Sorry, hella outrage.
Let's make a deal. Do you really expect me to pay full price?
Unfortunately, I can't give you a discount.
Give him 10%.
Sorry.
She's the manager. She'll do it.
Okay.
You're good, Don.
I follow him on Instagram. Like I see his videos and stuff. Like how he's inspired me through like weight loss.
I'm inspiring Michelle. Let's work together
We
here.
can give you a 10% discount.
Why did nigga get so happy over a fucking 10% discount?
Kelly, that's who. I just lost 50 pounds in 2 months. Don't ask me why I'm arrogant. I'm the only innovator in my niche. Don't ask me why I'm arrogant. All the fat boys losing weight have copied my style of video. Don't ask me why I'm arrogant, bro. I got reasons to be, honestly. For the people who hate and just want negativity, get it off. I know you will anyway. I'm not tripping about it. I promise you I'm not. For the people who really support me, for the people who really want to see me win, I just created a Discord. Come join. I'm going to be giving exclusive content there, only talking to you guys sometimes. Will Kelly wins, bro, and I keep proving it. I keep proving I win, bro. I keep doing it.
This arrogance would be quickly put to rest during his next weigh-in, where he reveals he's only lost 1 pound, a far cry from the 20 he lost the previous month.
Watch me weigh in for June. I weighed myself today and I am 518 pounds. That's a 1 pound decrease from last month, and I don't consider that any type of weight loss. That could just be the heaviness of my pants or whatever. This is disappointing. This is disappointing, especially because I was talking so greasy on the last weigh-in. I gotta change my life, bro. I can't keep doing this. I'm tired. I'm so tired. I'm tired of gaining 20, losing 20, gaining 20, losing 20, bro. I just...
Nigga, they just fast, my nigga. You know how to eat shit just fast. Hey, bro, drink. I was never a heavy type of dude for me. I'm like 200 some pounds right now. I'm not like a super heavy nigga. So basically, I would say, bro, basically just drink like maybe like 2, 3, 5 bottles of water and call it a day. Don't eat for that day. Then just do it for like a week, my nigga. You be straight. And just keep doing it over and over again. Eat here and there because you don't want to starve, my nigga. But like, you know, feel me?
I want to stick with it and get this over with, bro. I'm tired at this point, dog. My Tiger Eye bead necklace that I made iconic broke. And if you're in the spiritual realm at all, if you're in that world, you know what that means. It means it's time for a change, and I know it is. I didn't go 2 days without cheating on my diet this month, guys. I didn't go 2 days. I was on the phone with Shorty, and I was cheating, and she just spoke about how disappointed she was in me and about how she was scared I wasn't going to be here anymore if I didn't stop. She told me she was going to stop smoking if I agreed to stay consistent with my diet and working out. I told my best friend about it, and he said he would do it too. Everybody wants to see me win, bro. I'm not this. The world is not against me. Everybody wants to see me win. Everybody wants to see me lose weight. I need to change, bro. So, guys, I'm switching up the content. The content's going to be completely switching up. I'm done with Power Meals. They're done. It's over. I have some content in the tuck that's not been released yet. I won't be releasing it. I'm going to be giving that over to different clip channels or whatever. And if they want it, they can have the content and they'll release it if they want to put it out. Guys, there's going to be a whole lot more workout content now. I'm tired, bro. I'm so tired, guys.
Shortly after, Will made a post complaining about not being consistent yet again. He also reveals that he faked most of his Power Meals and that he never ate at half the places he went to. Will also admits what we've all known forever, he was only doing it for the views and money.
My content has been trash. For the last few months, my content has been derivative. My content has been formulaic. My content has been garbage.
We fucking know, nigga. I know for sure. We know, nigga. Trust.
Lost myself in this content thing, bro. I've completely lost myself, bro. I lost the plot. I lost who I am as a person. I forgot why I started doing this thing. The money started messing with my head. The attention started messing with my head. Everything just started coming at me, bro. And I was I was not prepared for it. My ego is out of control. I'm talking to this girl right now, and she told me the only quality that she does not like about me is my ego. That's the only like real possible deal breaker in our dealings is my ego. And that's part of the reason my ego is so crazy is because of the success of my content. But I don't even like my content anymore, bro. I go back and I watch videos and I see myself. Bro, I'm not eating at half these spots I did power meals at, bro. I'm not eating at these places, bro. I'm being real with you now, bro. It's over, bro. I'm done being fake. I did it for money and I did it for attention, bro. Building my brand. But in the process of building my brand, I lost who I was and I lost what I was doing it. The only reason I wanted to make content was so I could connect with people and build a community because I felt so alone. And in the process, by doing this, I feel more alone than ever. Because of that reason, bro, for the next month, it's not really gonna be entertainment videos, dog. It's gonna be strict workout videos and confessionals, pretty much for the next.
It's like nighttime, my nigga. How do you got you? Wait, let's go, Will Kelly, my nigga. You're becoming a better person, bro. I love that shit. Good shit, bro.
30 days, bro. Honestly. I don't have anything else. I need to find a way to get back to who Will was when Will started. I'm scared. My biggest revenue source is my content. The views are going to go down because I'm not doing the shenanigans anymore. But bro, I gotta do this for me. If you're riding with me, bro, let me know in the comments, man. I appreciate you guys for watching.
Will would upload a few videos since then. Most of them are just block blast ads that he tries to play off as a workout video because he does it in the middle of a set or on the treadmill. But
yo, I'm sorry. Yo.
He's very visibly not sweating, so we know he hasn't been exercising because someone his weight would be drenched from light exercise. In summary, Will Kelly is a deeply troubled individual who is consumed by attention, money, and desires. When he began his weight loss documentation, you could tell he had the ambition to lose weight, but as time went on and he noticed that playing into the weight loss made him money and popular, he quickly delved deeper into the scummy content creator pit that swallows so many people like him. On February 2nd, 2025, in his first video, Will weighed in at 530 pounds, having lost 100 in the past year. Over a year later, on June 1st, 2026,
why is this nigga throwing ass on a fucking little kid?
Will weighed in at 220, a 10-pound decrease in a year and 4 months. I feel like the only way that Will is going to be able to change is by getting off of social media completely and continuing therapy. I understand it's his main income source, but what's money worth if it shortens your lifespan? If Will had self-control and discipline, he wouldn't have to step away from power meals or from content creation in general. Videos outlining his diet plan or workouts would do great for him, but the only issue is that he doesn't stick to either. If he just consistently exercised and followed a diet, he'd be completely fine. That's going to be the end of today's video. Thank you for watching, especially if you watched this far. If you enjoyed, please like, comment, and subscribe. I would.
Man, you feel me? I'm out this piece, man. Hey, make sure you like, subscribe, turn on post notifications. I'm gone. Peace.